Who was Genghis Khan? Genghis Khan was the leader and founder of the Mongol Empire, which at its height would be the largest contiguous empire in history, surpassing even the British Empire. He is responsible for the death of nearly 40 million people, which was, at the time, nearly 11% of the world's entire population. Born in 1162 near the edge of present-day Mongolia, Genghis Khan, born as Temujin, was the son of Yasuke and Hulin. According to Mongolian folklore, Temujin was born holding a blood clot in his right hand. This was the sign that he was destined to become a great leader.
What we know about Temujin's childhood comes from the oldest known Mongol book, The Secret History of the Mongols. When Temujin was young, Central Asia was divided into many tribes that were constantly at war with each other. This led to an early life of terror for Temujin.
When he was 9 years old, his father took him on a trip. When they returned, Yasuke encountered members of an enemy tribe, the Tatars. There, they tricked Temujin's father and poisoned him to death. After this, Temujin and his family were abandoned by their own tribe. Later, Temujin would get into an argument with his half-brother and become the head of his family. At age 17, Temujin married a woman named Bort. Soon after, Bort was kidnapped by an enemy tribe. Temujin would go after her with such intent that it attracted others to help him. He built a reputation as a warrior and started many new alliances.
When he was 20 years old, Temujin was captured by a former friendly tribe, the Taichin. Thanks to his friends and family, he was able to escape from them.
As he grew older, Temujin started an army of his followers. Eventually, he had an army of over 20,000 men. This was the start of the Mongol army. For the rest of his life, he would rule the Mongol army and unify Asia. His first attack was on the Taichin tribe. He then continued to take over many villages. By 1206, he was in charge of all of central and eastern Mongolia. He was named Genghis Khan by his own men, which is Mongolian for universal ruler. Western cultures nowadays refer to him as Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan was a military genius. He was able to outsmart his opponents with psychological warfare, state-of-the-art technology such as cavalry and maces, and compensate for his immense army of now 80,000 warriors. Genghis Khan, unlike many rulers at the time, allowed for religious diversity. This made his members happy and allowed for the practice of Christianity, Buddhism, Islam, and more.
His first major conquest was against the Zaizai kingdom. He was able to capture the capital in 1209. Next, Genghis Khan attacked the Jin dynasty. The Jin dynasty had been wishing for Genghis Khan to surrender to them for years, which Genghis Khan took as a threat. The Jin dynasty ruler would give up many riches after Genghis Khan invaded. However, later the ruler moved his capital to a different area. Genghis Khan took this as a betrayal and defeated the Jin dynasty. This campaign lasted for 20 years. Mongols gained many resources and wealth from this. Afterwards, Genghis Khan waged war against the Khwarezm Empire. Originally, Mongols and the Khwarezm Empire had a trade treaty. However, the Sultan Shah Muhammad secretly had plans to attack the Mongols. After the first caravan of Mongolian goods arrived, it was stolen and the merchant was killed. Next, the Sultan killed some of Genghis Khan's ambassadors. Furious, Genghis Khan raided many of Khwarezm Empire's outlying cities. After years of fighting, Shah Muhammad eventually gave up.
Khan leaved a huge legacy for centuries. He created the Mongolian laws, the Yasa, which kept order to his empire. He attacked a multitude of land, growing the Mongol Empire greatly. His descendants, such as Kublai Khan, would make the empire even better. However, Genghis Khan died at age 65 in 1227. His burial grounds are still unknown. Despite this, Genghis Khan was able to form one of the world's most powerful empires in history.